Hello and welcome to another Trains Railroad Simulator 2019 stream. Today we will be operating on the N and Q lines from 1st Street, Land of KT, to 124th Street, Birchlands. Our first train will be an R46 on the N. We will be going through the cars to the first car, the front car. And without further ado, let's activate it for service. This is 1st Street. Coming directly out of the layup tracks. Well, they are layup tracks right now. In the future, there'll be tunnels to take you to grasslands. What's up, TFP? How you doing? Good to have you on board. Thank you for joining the stream. Let me set up might have to roll the train back a little bit. Alright, everything's all set. Open the doors. Heard an XDE outside. That's good. Doing good. Glad to hear it. This is a Birchlands bound N train. Next stop on this train will be 7th Street. Step all the way in. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. What's up? Welcome aboard. This is the man of the hour, King Gillig, aka Broadway 8942. You will be joining us for today's stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm sure live streaming was a little harder to find since it got moved to the archive section during the server reestablishment, whatever that whole process was. This is 7th Street. I gave it that City Hall look with the pillars it has. Oh, first overshoot of the day.
You are so lucky I'm not near my computer. I would've. Ooh. No, it's fine. I'll have DJT go
Darn it.
recap that.
This is a Birchlands bound N train. 16th Street will be next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. TFP asks, how am I doing? I'm good. How are you doing, Philip?
I'm doing alright.
Wonderful.
Doing pretty swell. I just got done doing some stuff for the main channel.
Awesome.
Making thumbnails and such.
Yes, sir. W moves. I'm moving slower than an apricot in the summertime right now. Don't ask me what that phrase means, I don't know.
It's classified.
Exactly. This is 16th Street. Oh yes, this station has turnstiles. Very good. Whoa, another 46 over there. That's cool. I'm operating the numerically lowest R46 in the KTA fleet as of now, which is 5854. It's going to be the lowest in Laconia, but not in the future. I want to go as low as 5670. Birchlands bound in train. The next stop on this train will be 25th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. You should see me flipping tabs right now. It's hilarious. Flipping between Discord, OBS, trains, my stop list, and the comments section.
As a streamer, I can relate. It's tough.
Yep. This is 25th Street. As you notice, it's an island platform for increased access to trains from the other side. Been overwhelming my fan base with R46s. This is a Birchlands bound N train. 30th Street is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. I don't know if this is some kind of punishment for them or for me. I'm not sure. Hey, I sent you some photos you could use for the next fleet sets. Thank you, RoyalFanish6605. That's not on you, that's on me. I rarely check my Instagram. And when I do go on Instagram, I tend to get distracted. Yeah, that's entirely on me. There's a luggage rack LFSA on the M15 Select a few days ago. That's cool. This is 30th Street. I don't have a feeling the next fleet status has to be split into like 5 parts. I'll do what I must. Birchlands bound in, 38th is next. Stand clear of the doors, please. My strategy is I'm remembering 3 stations at a time. So that way I don't have to flip back and forth consistently. It's working for now. Next 3 stations will be... Okay, got them. This is 38th Street. I'm doing smooth operator moments again. Now, for context, that was when I was doing the K local and I was just schmoving on the local. Very rare W for a local train. This is a Birchlands bound in train. The next stop on this train will be 49th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. You want to
this,
weapon?
no, I'm sorry. I was gonna say that I like this new browse, the browse channels option, which kind of like allows me to customize what I see in a server, so I don't get like pings from like everywhere.
Oh, that's awesome. Getting 30 pings a day is it's not a good feeling. I got like 10 unreads on my server. I still gotta address those.
Actually, it's a little fun fact that I learned myself. If you press Shift and Escape, it will basically mark everything in a server as red.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I want to actually read the message. Birchlands bound in, 57th is next. Next stop will be an island platform. Staying clear. With the N and Q in my world having 25 consists of R160s assigned to them, you're going to see them all the time. This is 57th Street. Whoa. That was cool. Birchlands bound in, 69th is next. Stand clear of the doors, please.
So the N and Q follow the same path, except that the Q stops at First Street and then goes around the loop.
The only difference between the N and Q is that the N runs local after 104th Street up to the Birchlands. That's it. Otherwise, they're the same route. I strove for simplicity on this design. Sent you the pictures on Insta. Hopefully, I'll be able to check them soon. I don't know how soon, but I'm hoping soon. I'm kind of busy. 69th Street, another R46. He's a smooth operator.
I see Alex poisoned your mind now.
Yes. Birchlands bound in train. The next stop on this train will be 74th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. And there's going to be a switch here. Yep, I called it. Built this route back in July, but I still remember how I built it. The only reason I built this route is because there was a gap between 5889 and 6094. I'm like, I need to fill that gap. Why not just create two new routes? This is 74th Street. Sorry if I missed your transfer. Birchlands bound in, 81st is next. Stand clear of the doors, please. I know at one of these stations a transfer is available to the A and C, and at another station a transfer is available to the 5. I might call out the transfers on my next run if I remember what they are. I think the 5 turns at 81st, so there might be a transfer to the 5 at the next stop. the 5 in my world is a 5-car CBTC using train. (81st Street). Transfer may be available to the 5 train here. Yeah, I'm definitely a smooth operator. Birchlands bound in, 88th is next, staying clear.
I like these pillars.
Same here. They give me a City Hall-esque vibe. I like how I effectively decided that I'm going to blaze this run. Oh yeah, I'm just saying the stops to myself. R46s galore. I did see a CQ312 in the beginning. That will be for my last run. You'll see why I have it. 88th Street. I see a R46 going by. Birchlands bound in. 98th is next. Stand clear. If I had a schedule, I'd be running early. I wish there were flashing subway signals in trains. I am telling you, that would be a dream come true if we had it. If we had flashing signals, I would put CBTC on everything. But I think there are flashing signals for railroads. I think you have them, right? Hello?
Yes, yeah. CPLs.
Yes, I also have them. I just don't know how to get them to flash yet. This is 98th Street. Last chance to transfer to the queue before it goes on the express train.
I think it flashes for, not a caution, but for a,
No! My finger slipped. This is a Birchlands bound N train. 104th Street is next. Staying clear of the closing doors. Accidents happen when you stand too close. It's the Murphy's Law effect. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the N local train. For service to the Q Express train, please switch at 104th Street by going underneath. (104th Street). Birchlands bound in. 114th is next, staying clear. This is a Birchlands bound in train. The next stop on this train will be 127th Street. 127th Street is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. We are not doing this today, OBS. Whoa! I accidentally threw my train in reverse, Cole. Either OBS will let me live or I'm gonna let OBS die. $127th Street. Smooth operator. 138th is next. Birchlands bound in. Stand clear.
My mic working?
This is 138th Street. 138th Street. No transfers. This is a Birchlands bound in train. The next stop on this train will be 149th Street. Step all the way in. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Did I hear that 4070 to 79 have arrived? Yes, I did hear that. I also hear that 4080 to 84 on the way, so there's definitely good news. I won't be checking comments for a while, and this is 140. Birchlands bound in train. Next stop will be. Let me check the. Oh yeah, I don't have to multitask anymore. You're right. Next stop on this train will be 158th. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. XD40s have arrived to Manhattanville. This is true, and I've caught two of them, 7585 and 7591. Now, pending certain issues, it may be a while before I get fleet status out. I'm a busy person. I have things going on in my personal life. that may or may not hinder my ability to produce updates in a timely manner. But I'm gonna try my best. You do see I am trying to do the once a week train stream. Trying to keep that going. Almost finished Breaking Bad. I'm at season 5. This is 158th. Whoa! Okay, stop. Parate. I'm not Alex, so I didn't say parate for me. 164th is next. Stand clear. I'm sorry, bro. There's too much stuff going on. I got trains open. I got OBS open. I got Discord open. I got my comments section open. So I'm gonna be on mute on the Discord end, and then OBS I'll just manipulate it as I feel fit.
Alright.
9 more 2011, around 7 CNGs got burnt. Darn. Pain and suffering for them, not for me. $164th. $168th is next. Stand clear. This is 168th Street. Need a little bit more acceleration. And stop. Birchlands bound N train, 170th Street, Avenue 9 is next. And clear the closing doors, please. Gotta get the right camera positioning, because what's gonna happen next is pretty cool. This is 170th Street, Avenue 9, last stop in the land of KT. You can hear an R68A in the back. Oh, I'm sorry, that's R30. We will be going over the Birchlands Bridge. Next stop will be Birchlands entrance. Stand clear of the doors, please. I think this bridge view is pretty cool. Definitely reminds me of the Manhattan Bridge. And we're literally right on the water. Unlike the Manhattan Bridge. That would be very dangerous if it was like this. Welcome back. This is Birchlands entrance. Transfers available to the Q train. This is an Avenue 6 bound in train. The next stop will be Avenue 2. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. This is Avenue 2. This is an Avenue 6 bound N train. Avenue 4 is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. This is Avenue 4. Whoa, would you look at that? The second overshoot of this street. Avenue 6 will be the next and last stop. Stand clear of the closing doors, please, and ignore the first car. It's not important. This is probably the first time you guys get to see this track, because for the most part you guys only see the 3 tracks inside of the wall on the right. But this is the 4th track. So in case you were wondering where the 4th track goes, here's your answer. Avenue 6, last stop. This train will be deadheading to the storage yard. No passengers. Train is going out of service. Last stop. Everyone please leave the train. Thank you for riding with KTA Slicken City Transit. This train is deadheading to the storage yard. Last stop, no passengers. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Why would you unmute my mic? I just saw you do it, OBS. You can't deny it this time. We are entering the Birchlands Shops at 130th Street.
Accessibility shortcuts.
Alright, I'm back. I am back. And now I finally remember the controls to shift from tab to tab. That being FN, control, and F4.
FN, control, and F4.
Correct. Alright, good news for you guys. We are done with R46s today. So you don't have to see them anymore, except in passing. This is pretty much an unoriented R46 consist. I never got around to properly orienting it, which is why it may have looked weird in passing. So we won't focus on that at all. Got our R32 consist. Another R46. R160 of some kind. I don't know if it's Alstom or Siemens because I have 2 of each on this route. More R46s. They all come in 4-car consists in this world, so there are no 2-car consists on the N and Q. More R46s. Alright, that's it for the Birchlands shops. Look at all those 46s. Our next run of the day will be conducted by an R160B Alstom on the Q. We will be starting from Birchlands-124th Street Terminal and ending at 1st Street. Okay, so these doors did open. But yeah, like I said, I'm almost finished with Breaking Bad Season 5. And after that, I'm going to probably watch either El Camino or Better Call Saul. I'm not sure yet.
I still gotta watch that.
I thought you watched it already.
I watched Breaking Bad and then I watched what's it called? El Camino. I was confused on like the order.
Yeah, I think El Camino is related. I gotta watch that as well. Let me switch OBS tabs again. Alright. Let's open the doors one more time. This is a KT-bound Q Express train. Avenue 6 is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Let's get moving. Can I do that? Is this legal? I fixed it. Yeah, I can do it. Just gotta wait for the signal to clear. Thought I was about a wrong rail for a second. That would have been bad. Oh, no, 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 I can't do it!
Breaking Bad.
As you see, there's an R46 crossing ahead of me. So it would be very rude and inconsiderate of me to just plow through, pause. So I gotta wait. Ladies and gentlemen, we are being held momentarily by the... Never mind. This is Avenue 6. Transfer is available to the N train. Find it hilarious that I'm almost matched with speed with that R46 thing. This is a KT-bound Q Express train. The next stop on this train will be Birchlands entrance.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Alright, I'm gonna be chasing that R46 now. Yeah, we're hauling through this stretch here. Even though we're only going like 45 miles per hour, it's still pretty fast. But it can always be faster. And I've caught up. Got R46s on both sides.
I like that overpass.
Same here. Whoever designed the substations, I think it was Joe Morris, right? He did a good job. This is Birchlands entrance, the last stop in the Birchlands. Those are the two heavy hitters, Joe Morris and Magic Land. No, not again. This is a KT-bound Q Express train. 170th Street, Avenue 9 is next.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
I hope I don't run into any issues with this R160. That would be unpleasant. Exactly. I don't feel like reefing an R160 today. I like how I say that when I'm right near water. Right now, to be honest with you, I kind of find the Alstoms a little more fun to drive than the Siemens.
Handling wise?
No, sound effects wise. Real life, they'd never let you go over a bridge this fast. This is 170th Street, Avenue 9, first stop in the land of KT. Transfers available to the N train. Whoa! I'm like, how did I miss my barrier? I noticed that I flew right by the track mark. I'm like, huh? This is a First Street bound Q Express train. The next stop on this train will be 149th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Good grief. If I keep getting overruns, NJT is going to be able to eat free at Denny's. I think this is my favorite part of the N and Q lines, the 168th Street curve. You'll see it soon. There it is. R32. I remember last parade of trains, everyone was chanting R32. R32 on the last run that it did for the day. Oh, what's up, NJTE? R46 sets are odd in numbering. That is true. Like it'll go like 2, 3, 5, 4 instead of 2, 3, 4, 5. I know what you're talking about. $149th Street transfer to the end. First Street bound Q, 104th is next. Yeah, we're blazing by the local stations. Yeah, I think I'm able to hear you again, which is good. Yeah, I'm not pulling any punches on this Q run today. This is 104th Street. Transfers available to the N train. This is a First Street bound Q Express train. The next stop on this train will be 98th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Let me switch the junction. Thank
Let
you.
him cook.
Exactly. I like how Walter says in the series, let me cook on a series of occasions.
He was way ahead of his time.
He really was. Let me cook, I'll cook for free. This is a First Street bound Q train. 88th Street is next.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
As caught up as I am in the series right now, it seems like Mike is taking the W.
Well,
This is 88th Street. This is a First Street bound Q Express train. The next stop on this train will be 81st Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You see, I have to switch into cab mode when I get deep in the tunnel, because if I don't, it's going to give me a strange view where I can only see from the roof. And as you'll notice, the headlight is also on. It only comes on in actual tunnels. This is 81st Street. Transfer may be available to the 5 train here. First Street bound Q train. The next stop on this train will be 74th Street. 74th will be next.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Do they pay taxes in Customium? Don't worry about it. But in case you're curious, the answer is no. '74th Street. Ooh. This is the First Street bound Q Express train. The next stop on this train will be 69th Street. This is 69th Street. Nice. Transfers available to the A and C trains. This is a First Street bound Q train. The next stop on this train will be 57th Street. 57th Street will be the next stop.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Making pretty good time today.
Yeah. In case that you get pings of a message in the time logs being updated,
Yeah.
that's what's speaking.
Okay, gotcha. This is 57th Street. I was very close, literally a week away from replacing all the R46s on the N and Q with R44s. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it almost happened. This is a First Street bound Q train. The next stop on this train will be 49th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Actually, I was going to call them R46As, even though they're actually R44s. Thankfully, a decision was made to keep the R46s, which are currently in place, and make the R44s exist in Customi. That should be fun. Attention everyone, because of a funny little war happening, KT's subway service may be suspended due to reasons. I have nothing to do. What happened?
No, I was gonna say, for more information, read Mr. Manga.
I have nothing to do with it, by the way. This is 49th Street.
Because one man can't admit that a man is a man.
This has nothing to do with Emerald or Uraraka in any way. This is a First Street bound Q train. The next stop is 38th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Just finish these orders. Make sure that we can do that.
Hey, Kalo, you know what's funny?
What?
I yoinked Uraraka over almost a year ago, and Alex only notices now. Hello again,
Could've sworn he
TFP.
saw.
He didn't see it before? I don't know how. "38th Street. I sunk into the ground. Fantastic. This is a First Street bound Q train. The next stop on this train will be 30th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
When the Slicken Bus Greater Slicken project occurs, I might change the distances between stations. This is 30th Street. Almost at the end of my run, and I haven't no clip through the R160 yet. I consider that progress. This is a First Street bound Q train. 25th Street will be next.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
NJTE switched to his main account.
He has old accounts. Like that, man.
Exactly. He's a Twitter user. This is 25th Street. Transfers available to northbound service. This is a First Street bound Q train. The next stop on this train will be 16th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Three.
You know what? We're just gonna glide quietly through this part. I'm glad you were able to get the 203s.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna abuse the shit out of those.
I don't blame you either. 203s are good trains. If I could run a consist on the end right now, I would do it. Don't try me.
Hang on, Alex is calling me.
Alright. 16th Street.
Hello. What was good? Oh, I didn't. I didn't hit the button. Wait.
This is a First Street bound Q train. The next stop on this train will be 7th Street. 7th Street will be next.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You lost your place?
Yes, because some beanbag named Alex called me.
Mr. Cruz at his antics again.
4406.
I don't have Twitter, nor will I ever. I don't blame you
Good
at
man.
all.
It's just toxic there.
Facts. This is 7th Street. Second to last stop in the land of KT. This is a 1st Street bound Q train. The next and last stop on this train is 1st Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Give me the lineup, fam. 4416. That is the most cultured way to ask for the lineup. Give me the lineup, fam. What if the R211As had R179 traction motors? It was cute when it was new, but now it's not cute anymore, so I would not appreciate that. And what I mean by that is the R179s offered a different propulsion, and it was radical at the time, but now it just sounds like a bunch of annoying screeching. This is 1st Street. Last stop on this train. Last stop.
Yes, I'm almost done with this order. Let's fucking go.
Which order? M8s or 203s?
M8s.
Ah, nice. No, you weren't supposed to turn green. This is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you for riding with KTA Slickin' City Transit. Fun run, I enjoyed it. Got one more run left for the day. That will be our CQ312, which I will be explaining in a bit.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Away it goes. Our last and final run of the day will consist of a CQ312. Yes, sir, we are outside. $673 to $680, 8-car set. Alright, now I gotta give you some background regarding the consist. The CQ312s are much like the 7000 series that Washington DC owns. However, the CQ312 I think was a model that existed in Martin in real life. I plan to have them in the future world I intend to build. I'm sure I've mentioned it several times. But because the resources to build it are not currently available, I have to test out the CQ312s in Laconia first. So you're getting a first-hand exclusive of the test in action. It's an 8-car consist, which is pretty much the same as an 8-car R46, except it's the CQ312 spec to MTA configurations. Without further ado, let's begin. As you will notice, it has R62A propulsion, which is pretty cool. This is First Street. Like how his name is Hentus. Sounds like... No, I'm gonna keep it to myself. This is a Birchlands bound Q Express train. 7th Street will be next. We rise from the floor. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. You know what, Kalel? You know what I'll say? The M8s have a lot of untapped potential. What I mean is that they are very awesome. Because they can use both catenary and third rail, that makes them pretty much unstoppable. This is 7th Street. I have a feeling this is going to be a fun run. This is a Birchlands bound Q Express train. The next stop on this train will be 16th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Sadly, there's no cab views, but it is what it is. If there were cab views, it would be finished. But the WC CQ312 has cab views. Do you have that train type?
No.
Ah. I know where to get it. This is 16th Street. Into Salamanca. Wow. Hilarious. This train is too good for the queue, and the queue is too good for this train. Perfectly balanced. Birchlands bound Q Express, 25th is next. Stand clear of the doors, please. This is 25th Street.
I'm not really sure, but I believe the overhead.
Wait, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was going to
I gotta put the train in a neutral line. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, this is 25th Street. This is a Birchlands bound Q Express train. The next stop on this train will be 30th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. What were you saying earlier?
I was saying that I'm not sure, but I think the overhead catenary voltage is different for the metro doors. I'm not sure if it's the same 600 volts or if it's like 800 volts or something like that.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it was different at all. This is 30th Street. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because the catenary and third rail systems are two different systems. But the M8 is able to switch between both. So it's a W regardless. Here's a Birchlands bound Q Express train. 38th Street is next. Stand clear of the doors, please. Whoa, that's some rapid acceleration. This is 38th Street. This is a Birchlands bound Q Express train. 49th Street will be next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. 49th Street. "57th Street will be the next stop on this train. Stand clear of the closing doors, please."
No, I need to build 20 more cars. Gangway or no?
Sadly, no. This is 57th Street. Yeah, I don't think these are open gangway. I wish they were. That would have been cool. Then again, these are equivalent to 75-footers, so I don't know if it would have worked. Birchlands bound Q. 69th Street will be next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. One unique feature about these trains is that they have this external camera view in cab mode. I find that really cool.
Yeah. It's like a camera view. Nice. Like
You mean like a mounted camera?
yeah, like the R211s or the Chargers. I think they have cameras on the other side.
This is 69th Street. Transfer is available to the A and C train. I think in canon the N and Q are downstairs while the A and C are upstairs. A neat little detail to remember. This is a Birchlands bound Q Express train. The next stop on this train will be 74th Street, and I'm distracted because I just saw an XDE on the highway. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Let me read some comments that I see. Usually trains are pulled out of service for a few days between revenue acceptance testing and full revenue service. Believe it or not, it didn't surprise me that the R211 just continued to remain in service at all. This is 74th Street. 74th. This is a Birchlands bound Q Express train. 81st Street is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Starting to remember these by heart now, which is good. After 88th, I'm going to switch back to interior view. These columns are kind of getting in the way. I think I'm going to do that now. There we go. POV, you're at Times Square on a Coney Island bound Q train. That sounds like paradise. But the stupid N train gets the darn line up first. I feel your pain. I really do. The same thing would happen at 59th when you're on the D and the darn B train gets the line up first. It's like, we're an express. We're supposed to be given priority. This is 81st Street. That's enough of Techno's rants for the day. The king of trains, R160B propulsion. That is correct. I know he has a much better propulsion now. Okay, so the camera doesn't swing, doesn't rotate, it just moves from side to side. That's a little disappointing. This is a Birchlands bound Q Express train. 88th Street will be next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. And I transition from a train driver to a train operator. The inmates cannot run through multiple catenary voltages. The inmates can only run on 11 kilovolts overhead wires and cannot run on 25 kilovolts. Which means they can't run on the Northeast Corridor. They can only operate between New York Penn and New London. Imagine if they could run on the Northeast Corridor. That'd be kind of wild.
That would be awesome.
It really would. And sadly, it's never going to happen. This is 88th Street. After 98th Street, we will be switching to the express track. In the words of Hank Schrader, we'll see who gets sturdy then. This is a Birchlands bound Q Express train. 98th Street will be next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Okay, I thought there was an R46 to the side of me. There's an R46 behind me. And you know how scary that is. This is 98th Street. This is your last chance to transfer to an N train before we diverge onto the express train. If you want to transfer at 104th Street, you're going to have to go down and under, like at 34th Street Penn Station. I heard a motorcycle. Alright, it's over. If you guys enjoyed the street, no, I'm kidding. The next stop on this train will be 104th Street. Birchlands bound Q Express. Stand clear at the closing doors, please. Are you ready to haul on the express track? Let's get it. Whoa, 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 wait, wait, wait. Hold on. I gotta make sure everything is switched in my favor. I don't want to yeet myself to the local track by accident.
Very easy.
104th Street. Transfer is available to the entry through some minor inconvenience. That being, you gotta go down and under. No, okay. Yes. This is a Birchlands bound Q express train. The next stop on this train will be 149th Street. We will be going above ground at 149th Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Let's get it. Yeah, we're really flying now. I don't know if this would be considered track speed or what.
You know what? I don't think so. I think 98 miles per hour would be safe.
Well, we're not dead yet, right? That's always my motto. The R30s were so heavy that the MTA could not retrofit them with air conditioning. I heard that's what led to their early retirement. Yeah, NJT just confirmed it. He said they would have lasted until the R143s came, if they figured out how to put AC on them. Whoa! This is technically a 75 footer, so we just hit that curve, going 80 to 90 miles per hour in a 75 footer. This is 149th Street. This is a Birchlands bound Q Express train. Next stop on this train will be 170th Street, Avenue 9. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. I'm giving people anxiety out here. People out here getting scared because I'm doing track speed. Now I'm doing railroad track speed, which is 80 miles per hour. See, I told you guys we would have fun in this C3312. Whoa. Wow, I'm actually overtaking a local? I don't believe it. Alright, here come the switches. This is 170th Street, Avenue 9, last stop in the land of KT. Transfer is available to the entry. Don't worry about the fact that I e-braked, it's not important. This is the Birchlands bound Q Express train. Birchlands entrance will be next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Alright, we got 3 stops left and then the stream is done. This is Birchlands entrance. This is a Birchlands 124th Street terminal bound Q Express train. The next stop on this train will be Avenue 6. Step all the way in, stand clear of the closing doors, please. Track speed, this is Avenue 6. The next and last stop on this train will be Birchlands 124th Street Terminal. Step all the way in, stand clear of the closing doors. The R10s were retired in 1988. Well, I don't miss the R10s. I have absolutely no memories with them. And they don't really seem like appealing trains to me. I'm sorry to tell you. I'm not an R10 fan. Sorry to burst your bubble, guys. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with KTA Slicken City Transit. We hope you enjoyed our series of runs for today. And we hope to do more runs like these in the future. Birchlands 124th Street will be the last stop on this train. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. Thank you, Broadway 8942, for co-hosting. Is an absolute honor. There's the loop. That's how I move trains efficiently without programming them myself, because I don't know how to do that yet, and also I'm lazy. Birchlands will be the last stop on this train. This is Birchlands 124th Street Terminal, last stop. Transfers available to the A, C, N, blue, yellow lines, and AB lines of the railroad. Last stop. Consider this a transit hub or a transit nexus. Last stop, last stop. Everyone please leave the train. Thank you for riding with KTA Slippin' City Transit. I'm going to take a snapshot of this moment here. I'm going to get this train back on the road. You're not done. You have a job to do. I like this view as well. I'm going to snapshot that as well. I like how it has two numbers, the generic number and then the actual number.
The actual one can be changed, right?
Yes. Fun fact, the R10s were retired in 1988, all 117 of them being the only overhauled R10s during the GOH program out of the 400 built. So they only fixed about over a fourth of them. At least they fixed some of them. That's good to hear. This is a land of KT bound Q Express train. The next stop on this train will be Avenue 6. Step all the way in, stand clear of the closing doors. If you guys enjoyed this stream, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you all for tuning in, and hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace out.